Hi there, Ash from Nomisma here, and in this video I'll be showing you our top 10 reasons as to why UK accountants, bookkeepers and payroll bureaus should use Nomisma for UK payroll submissions. So, first things first, completely automated submissions. Now, we've actually automated those simple submissions so that you don't have to deal with the admin. So within Nomisma, you can go to payroll settings, set up this automatic payroll, and what this will do is file the payroll directly to HMRC. That's the EPS and the FPS. It will also send the payslips to the employer or the employees or both. And it will send an employer's summary to the main contact on the account. So they'll receive how much tax to pay. A PDF detailing how much tax they need to pay. And that can be set up within Nomisma within a single click. And it's really useful for those director-only submissions where you set them up with a national insurance threshold. They run every week or every month, and all you need to do is make sure you check Nomisma that the filing has been successful, and that's that. So it completely eliminates your admin. So at number 2, we've got our staff, task and deadline management. Now, due to the fact that Nomisma is completely cloud-based, you can use Nomisma at the same time as other members of staff within your practice. And we've designed it so that everyone can log into one location and everyone can see exactly what is on in terms of workload. So in the top left-hand corner, you can see your tasks, what status they're at, and when it's due by. You've got that for payroll and pensions. And then at the bottom here, you've got them grouped by accountant. So you can see exactly what is assigned to each individual member of staff in your practice. And that goes for payroll and pension. And then if I go into run payroll, I can see all of my payroll submissions that need to be ran and who they're assigned to. And I've got some details about each of those payrolls there. And then it's as easy as selecting assigned to, and you can change the accountant as to who it should be assigned to. And you can also drill down into that individual payroll in order to view that payroll details and begin running the payroll and making the submission. But I should say as well, on this dashboard, all of these numbers are drillable. Just like every page in the Nomisma is, you can drill down into these numbers to see exactly what you need to do. At number 3, we have the employer and employee portals. So they can be logged in via the web app. And basically what you would do is give your client a login to Nomisma so that they can log into this page. They would have a version where there's not as many features. They can view the list of employees, generate pay slips, generate their P45s or P60s, as well as reports. And then the employees can be set up with their own login by going into edit an employee profile and go into pay details. And here they'll have their portal login username. Now the app, we also have a mobile app, and that's available on both Apple and Android. So the employees can go to either app store, download the mobile app onto their phone, and they would be able to access this. So they'll be able to view their pay slips, view their annual leave, and update their personal details within their profile. Their pay slips would all be downloadable from the mobile app, so they can select each individual one to get that. And here is their personal details, and they can also change their password. Right now, they can view all of their annual leave that has been taken, and the next step that we're building is the ability to request annual leave and accept annual leave. And once an employer approves or declines it, then it will go into the payroll profile if it's been approved, or it will go back to the employee if it has been declined, and they'll be able to see the reason why it has declined. Okay, so that is the payroll app. The next point, so number 4 is tax code downloads. Now you can either download them on a business level, which is slightly less efficient because you'd have to go into all of your clients individually to download these tax code notices. However, we are the first software provider to do this, and we're really proud because we've built Nomisma for accountants and bookkeepers, and we're thinking about your tasks and workflows and how we can make you more efficient. And we've actually built it on an agent level. So you can go into data provisioning service, and as long as you've entered your HMRC credentials, they're all on your agent profile, as in your clients are on your agent profile, then you'll be able to go here and see all of the tax code notices that have been downloaded from HMRC. So P6s, P9s, student loan 1, student loan 2, postgraduate loans, and RTI notices will all be stored in this section here. And you'll have the option of applying each of these. Now, once you've applied them, it will then upload it to each individual company profile, and the change will be made for you. In addition to that, you'll also be able to see what their tax code currently is and what the new tax code is. So you can review absolutely everything before applying the updates. So at number 5, we've got the ability to submit pensions through Nomisma. In order to do that, you can go to the pension dashboard and you can go through and begin setting up your pension. Now, within Nomisma, we connect to several pension providers, the most notable ones being Nest and Smart, but we also connect and allow submissions of pension employment details as well as new enrolments for Legal and General, Aviva, the People's Pension, and Now. And within Nomisma as well, you can actually either link an existing scheme or create a brand new scheme. So you can actually, I want to say incorporate, but actually just create a brand new scheme that doesn't exist yet. But then you'd also be able to assess the employees, and any employee that has been enrolled onto a pension will be stored here separately from all of the payroll staff. So if we go back and go to submit pension contribution, let's see if there's any in this account. So we can go to Most Tavern, go to pension dashboard. There you go. So I've got a weekly and a monthly payroll in this one. So when I go onto the monthly payroll, I can see all of the staff that are paid monthly, and I can see this Moses Lack, his pensionable pay, his pension contributions, the split between employers and voluntary, and then the total as well. And on the payroll dashboard, that employee's pay will be calculated as well, and the contributions will be deducted automatically. Oh, sorry, that and that. Point number 6, and now this is one that used to be a real pain point for me in practice, but it's actually as simple as making an amendment. And we've made it really, really easy in Nomisma. So all you would need to do is go into your payroll profile. So let's go to Ash Hall. And then on the left menu, you've got your filing management section. So here, you'd be able to keep track of all of the filings that have been made through Nomisma, whether it's an FPS or an EPS, the pay details that have been included, and the filing status. And you'll see on the payroll dashboard, I'm currently in June. So in order to make an amendment, all I would need to do is go into filing management, select the payroll in question, and then undo this filing if it was successful. Once that's undone, you can then select undo last payroll, and it will roll you back to the previous month. You can then run the payroll like normal, process any amendments that you need to make, and resubmit. It's as easy as that. Now, point number 7 isn't so common within the payroll software space, but it's actually the fact that Nomisma is 100% cloud-based. There's no desktop element to it whatsoever. The benefits of this being that you don't need a VPN if you want multiple members of staff logging into the same payroll profile, but also you can collaborate with ease. So if you're working from home and you're on a Zoom call, or if you're on a phone call to each other, instead of not being able to log into the same payroll profile because of a conflict or something like that, you would be able to collaborate on the same screen, see the same details, and you would even be able to see live updates as the other person is making them, all due to the fact it's cloud-based. Now, there's a cost saving there, but also an efficiency benefit, because if you have a software on your home computer, but you're out and about and you don't have it on your laptop, because Nomisma is cloud-based, you can go to nomisma.co.uk, log in, and you'll be able to access this data anywhere you like. And it's completely secure as well, because we have 2FA enabled. So when you log in, you'll be sent a code to your email, and you'll just be prompted to enter the code. So at number 8, we've got the CIS integration. Now, within Nomisma, we've actually built a separate module for CIS on the left menu here, and this is so that you can manage your contractors. So all of your contractors can be managed, all of their subcontractors can be managed, and you can begin entering all of their sales invoices within Nomisma and tracking all of the CIS deductions that have been made from them. Now, that would link to our payroll module, and it will show how much CIS needs to be paid to HMRC. And in addition to that, if there were any deductions from contractors and you have a subcontractor that you're running the payroll for, then you can enter any CIS suffered into payroll as well. So on the left menu, you can go to tax payment, and you'll have this CIS suffered section. So you can enter it all here. So we handle both sides of CIS, both the deductions made from subcontractors and the deductions made from your client who may be a subcontractor. Okay, so the next point, number 9, is the fact that we have a full bookkeeping integration. So in this company, if I go ahead and click journals in the top right hand corner, when you run a payroll, Nomisma actually posts the journal automatically for you, and it generates the journal so you can see exactly what has been posted, just in case you wanted to review it. So in this case, it's just a 736.67. And that journal will be posted automatically into Nomisma's bookkeeping profile. So let's use the example of Barney's Bowlerama, because I know there's more data in that one. And we go to payroll, or actually clients, Barney's, and go to bookkeeping and open their payroll at the same time. So due to the fact it's cloud-based again, you can actually multitask within Nomisma. Now, this payroll, there's a lot more detail. So if we just run the payroll for January, so there's quite a lot of wages there. I'm just going to go ahead and run that. And then in the bookkeeping profile, I'm going to go to the trial balance. Okay, so just let that run. Great, so payroll generated successfully. And if we go to journals, we've got the journal for January 2022 there. We can preview it. And now we should see those transactions within Nomisma's bookkeeping profile. So if we go to director's remuneration, refresh this, go into 128,000. At the bottom here, we should see the wages journal. Okay, so it's not here because my financial year is December 21, whereas the payroll journal that I posted is actually 2022. So let's change the date. Update. Then we should see it right at the bottom there. Let me just change. So at the top there, we've got one transaction, 31st of January 2022. And if we click on the transaction number, I can see that journal that has been posted. So all of the detail from payroll has been populated within bookkeeping, and it just makes for a lower risk in entering the wrong numbers when posting a journal, which saves a little bit of time. But also the main benefit is just the fact that you're not manually going from one software, posting a journal into another software, which is a risk that you could post it incorrectly. Okay, and then last but not least, this is point number 10. So we can actually make P11D submissions within Nomisma. And if I go into payroll for this client and edit company, payroll details, here we've got P11D enabled. And now within each individual employee profile, I can go to edit and select expenses and benefits. And here you'll see the ability to enter benefit for car, loans, interest-free loans that is, and then any other expenses as well. So every section of a P11D can be produced here. And then once that's done, you'll save that. And when you get to the end of your payroll year, you'll be able to go to filing management, change payroll to P11D, and you'll be able to see your P11Ds that haven't been submitted yet. You can then go ahead, submit that to HMRC, and you'll meet your compliance needs. So that's our top 10 reasons as to why UK accountants, bookkeepers, and payroll bureaus should check out Nomisma and see exactly how it works. If you'd like a 14-day free trial or a free one-to-one demonstration, please do visit our website. You can book a free trial here, or you can book in a demo with us at multiple sections of the website as well. Okay, I hope you found this useful. If you do have any other questions or queries, please feel free to get in touch. Our contact details are 020 4538 3550 or email support@nomisma.co.uk. Thank you. Take care. Bye.